The College Football Playoff Committee faces one of its toughest decisions yet as it prepares to unveil the inaugural 12-team playoff bracket. The question dominating the discussion is whether SMU or Alabama will claim the final spot in the field. Both teams present compelling cases, but their paths to this moment couldn't be more different. SMU, ranked number 8 heading into the weekend, fought valiantly against Clemson in the ACC Championship game but fell 34-31 on a dramatic 56-yard field goal as time expired. The loss dropped SMU to 11-2, but the Mustangs have been a model of consistency throughout the season. Their offense, led by head coach Rhett Lashlee, has been one of the most dynamic in college football. The narrow defeat to Clemson demonstrated their ability to compete with top-tier programs. However, the loss leaves SMU vulnerable. Historically, the playoff committee has shown leniency to teams that lose closely contested games against strong opponents, as it did with TCU in 2022 when the Horned Frogs remained in the top 4 despite a Big 12 title game loss. But with Alabama lurking and the committee's emphasis on strength of schedule, SMU's position is far from secure. Alabama, one of the most storied programs in college football, enters the debate with a 9-3 record. Despite the 3 losses, the Crimson Tide's schedule is among the toughest in the nation, and their late-season surge has kept them in contention. On Tuesday, Alabama jumped Miami in the provisional rankings, moving into the number 12 spot despite Miami's 10-2 record. This shift signaled the committee's willingness to favor teams with stronger finishes and tougher resumes. Nick Saban's squad benefits from the perception of being one of the most talented teams in the country, even in a down year. Yet, including a 3-loss team like Alabama over an 11-2 SMU would open the door to criticism, especially since both teams are part of the same conference, making their records directly comparable. Ward Manuel, chair of the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, addressed the dilemma earlier this week, leaving the door open for various scenarios. "If they SMU drop out if they lose, I'm not sure," Manuel said. "What we'll do is evaluate them in the performance, again, watching the game, having high regard for those teams who are playing. People can lose and maybe stay where they are. They can move as we have done in other years and go down big, or they can go down just a little. It just depends on the outcome of the game." This nuanced approach suggests the committee could retain SMU in the field despite their loss, but the door remains open for Alabama to leapfrog them. Based on performances and trends, here's how the 12-team playoff bracket is expected to shape up when it's announced. 1. Oregon 13-0, Big Ten champion. Oregon is the only undefeated team in the nation, making them the clear number 1 seed. The Ducks dominated the Big Ten championship, leaving no doubt about their placement. 2. Georgia 11-2, SEC champion. Georgia rebounded from an inconsistent start to claim the SEC title. Their strong finish solidifies their spot at number 2, ahead of other 2-loss teams. 3. Boise State 12-1, Mountain West champion. Boise State continues